6-year-old Bella Fontenelle's killer will spend the rest of her life in prison. Just before 7 this evening, Hannah Landon was convicted of first-degree murder. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Sharice Gibson.
And I'm Devin Bartolotta. This trial began 2 years ago, almost to the day after Bella's body was found in a bucket outside her mother's home. But today's verdict came much more quickly.
Rachel Hanley was inside of the courtroom for that verdict and walks us through what happened.
Yeah, the jury deliberated for less than an hour before they found Landon guilty of first-degree murder and 2 counts of obstruction of justice. Whenever they announced the verdict, the family members of Bella that were sitting in the courtroom became visibly emotional. A lot of them have been here since opening arguments started on Tuesday. The first few days of the trial focused on the details of the crime and the relationship between Landon and Bella. Today's testimony focused on Landon herself. Her defense's entire argument rested on whether she was mentally sound enough to know right from wrong at the time that the crime was committed. That crime, of course, was killing 6-year-old Bella Fontenelle, then putting her body in a bucket and leaving the bucket outside of her mom's house. Today, we heard from a psychiatrist and a psychologist. Both reviewed the evidence of the case and psychoanalyzed Landon. The psychiatrist was brought here by Landon's defense team. And she said after reviewing all of that evidence, she could not conclusively say that Landon knew right from wrong at the time of the murder. The psychologist brought in by the state said that she did believe that Landon knew right from wrong at the time of the murder. Landon did have the opportunity to testify too. The judge asked her if she planned to, and after a bit of back and forth, where she kept trying to clarify the question, she ended up saying she pleaded the fifth and she was not going to testify. After the trial, we talked with her defense team and heard a little bit more about what was behind that decision.
If Ms. Landon had taken a stand, you guys would not have any further clarification. As all of the professionals have stated, she was tangible in her speaking and her thought process. She is still that way today. It would take you 2 hours to get one answer from her.
For a first-degree murder charge in Louisiana, the state does have the chance to try and push for the death penalty if the suspect is convicted. In this case, the district attorney decided not to pursue that avenue. So now Landon will be facing a maximum of life in prison with no chance of probation or parole. The judge set the sentencing hearing for Tuesday, May 7th. At Jefferson Parish Court, Rachel Handley, WWL, Louisiana.